This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing, starting my digital inspection out here in Chula Vista. We're on top of this flat concrete tile roof. This concrete tile is in pretty good shape, but we got a couple leaks that we're dealing with, one over here in this section and another one down here, which is showing its face in the garage area of the home. So this flat concrete tile, again, it's in good shape. Concrete does tend to get stronger, although there were some loose tiles over here on this section. So they weren't necessarily slipped all the way, but they had started to slip. And you can tell that there's been some repairs on this roof. We got some new tiles over here. Looks like some of the tiles have been moved around also. Not sure when those repairs were done, but it looks like there has been work done on it. So this tile was a little loose. So I slid it down and it right away showed me kind of what's going on. First of all, you can see the underlayment and how much water has been coming down it. You can see all the streaks. You can also see just how smooth and brittle this underlayment is. This stuff is extremely brittle right now. It's kind of just crumbling in my fingertips. And then obviously you can see that we got this big hole right here in the underlayment. So water's been coming down. It's been ponding in this section right here, and all that underlayment is completely disintegrated. And this is actually the wood decking. So as that water comes down now, it gets back underneath this underlayment and continues down underneath the roof. So that's where this leak is coming from at the moment. But the big thing that I want to show this homeowner is, what the condition of the underlayment is. So again, when it gets to be at this point where it's just super thin, super brittle, obviously coming apart, that's a telltale sign that the product has gone past its life expectancy. All these homes were built around the year 2000 in this neighborhood. So we're starting to do a lot of roof work in this neighborhood. Some complete replacements, a lot of leak repairs. It seems like a lot of these tiles, or a lot of these homes just weren't really built properly when it comes to the roof. There are a lot of tiles that weren't nailed down properly, so we end up with a lot of slip tiles as well, which cause leaks like we're having over here. I'll move down to this section of the roof. We have some solar panels that we're going to be dealing with on this project as well. You can see we have all the original mortar capping. You can see all the repairs that have been done. You can see how tight these valleys are also. So when we do work on this roof, or when we redo this roof, what we want to do is open those valleys up. We want water and debris to flow freely off the valley, so that we're not causing issues or running into issues like we are right now. So this tile was cracked. I pulled this tile down so that I could see what was going on, and you can see how much damage has been done. So it looks like water's been coming down this section for quite some time, and you can obviously tell that the underlayment is just disintegrating. So again, remember, the underlayment is the most important part of the home. It is what's protecting the roof. The tile is what's protecting the underlayment. Tile's in good shape, but the underlayment is what typically needs to be replaced after the first 25 years or so of it being on the roof. And this underlayment is showing that it has gone past its life expectancy. Now water's coming down this section. It's getting underneath this valley metal. Looks like it's trickling down and then coming down the wall and then showing its face right in this section of the garage as well. So leak here, leak coming from the backside. But the biggest thing is this homeowner needs to understand that with the age of this roof, the amount of solar panels that are on this roof, there's a good chance that they will be chasing leaks for the next few years or so until it's time to replace this roof. So I'm going to go ahead and give them the option of replacing it. The underlayment itself has definitely gone past its life expectancy, but obviously I want to show them what we're going to be working with as far as just the repairs go as well. When we do redo this roof though, we're going to tear everything down to the wood decking. That way we can address any kind of bad wood that's on this roof. We're going to replace this felt underlayment, that paper, with a synthetic titanium peel and stick underlayment. So titanium PSU is a very thick and sticky self-adhesive product, goes directly to the decking itself, seals everything off properly. It's especially beneficial when it comes to reinstalling all these solar panels on this roof as well. So if they go into the lift and reset process after the new underlayment is installed, we will install brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter, new tile riser, and then the original or the old tile goes right back on top, or the homeowner can go with a new tile roof. It's completely up to them at that point. That's it for my inspection.